Hello guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of our Zulu campaign here in Victoria 2 with the Historical Project mod. Man, episode 4? And it's 1895! What is this insanity? Well, I guess it's to be expected. I mean, if you took a shot for every time I've said it's time to play the waiting game in this campaign, you would probably be rather fucked up by now. Although, some might argue that's a good thing, so yeah. And hey, I mean, I guess one way you could think of it is that I've done a good job at, you know, editing this campaign. Which, well, and then again, the last episode was 30 minutes, despite the fact that the first half of my recording session got fucked up by the bug, which who knows, as far as I know, that bug might be affecting this recording that I am doing right now. So it's yeah, it's not easy to know with this recording software, Shadowplay that is, but it's the only recording software that generally does not really affect your frame rate. And so I'm willing to sacrifice the, you know, the fact that from time to time the recording gets fucked up, basically. Let's see. Actually, I kind of would like to turn these places into states before I do anything else. Well, yeah, no, turning this place into a state shouldn't take long. Province strike, dude. We like just civilized. Why are you fuckers civilized or striking already? Here's the thing though, we should abandon all of these like primitive units. The Impi of the Zulu was glorious, and it still is actually. Impi presumably just means, you know, a regiment or something, so who's to say you can't have an Impi with guns? I mean, that would probably be even better. Well, obviously it would, but yeah, I don't know what my point there was, but yeah. Let's grab some... yeah, we need some infantry. Some artillery, a couple of hussars. I don't know, what's the current balance of the army? We have 2 hussars. Yeah, once again, we can only mobilize 7 units, so we should probably do some infantry. Maybe even... no, let's start with this. Right, yeah, so currently we are... why did that... alright, once again, why do I always get super confused? Like, oh, why did my money all of a sudden go away? Like, dude, you're literally spending your money on recruiting units. It's not rocket science. Guess for me it is, because I'm stupid. Let's get some incarceration. Sure. Getting rehabilitation is pretty good, so I'm gonna want to get that. Still though, I could really do with some low healthcare, but can't get that. We lack something, I think. God knows what we lack. I guess we can't see that until we get the option to do reform again. I think we lack like a tech or something. Well, not a tech, but an invention. Germ theory, this one I think. Base chance -2, is that so? Huh, okay. So that's the thing. Would it even be possible? Oh, never mind. It says... okay, never mind. Fuck me. We still have 2% chance to invent it. Yeah. The fact that we're shit simply lessens the chance of it being invented. That's all. No worries then. Let us venture on, and as always, keep an eye on Oranje, and you know, pray to the Zulu gods. Do they have gods? Presumably they have gods, but like, I don't know, they might have some sort of monotheism or pantheism or something. I don't know anything about Zulu gods, and presumably today they are Christian as well. I don't know, presumably some Zulu paganism has survived the onslaught of Christianity and Islam. Once again though, this is a Victoria 2 campaign and not a let's speculate about religion. Speaking of religion though, I just came home from my last exam and I studied religion this year. well, half of this year. So I just finished one semester, and I think I should be able to do, or not get an F in 2 of my 3 courses. Isn't that like a food? Do whatever you can. What's fog? What's that called? Although that probably sounds really weird if you only know how to speak English, because fog sounds like fag, but I don't know. Norwegian viewers, please explain what fog translates to in the comment section, because I'm inadequately able to do so. Anyways, though, linguistic challenges aside, let's turn Zulu Matabeleland into a state. Free state. Well, obviously it's a free state. Yeah, we banned slavery. Although we can actually do... yeah, once again, we cannot do low healthcare. Yeah, invented germ theory. So yeah, let's go for that rehabilitation. Although actually I noticed we are like getting that assimilation bonus is actually pointless, because you can't actually assimilate African cultures. Like even cultures that really should assimilate in this situation, like these Malagasys. They're pagan, just like we are, the Zulus that is, but the fact that they are African just makes it impossible to integrate them. I think, yeah, African integration policy would allow us to do it, but I think that's only available to the Americans as a way to assimilate African Americans. Although I'm only guessing, because I can't, well, maybe Brazil, I don't know, I don't fucking know how that works, but I know for a fact by looking at this decision screen here, we do not have any such thing, and as a result we can't assimilate, which is silly, because there's no good reason why Malagasy people can't assimilate into Zulu. Like, I guess that because of the racism of the time, it would be very hard for a Malagasy person to assimilate into British, but we are like a black nation, like we're Africans. Surely we can, you know. Ooh, Britain is fucking around with something. You are trying to conquer shit. Can I join? You should call me in. I want to go invade. I want to invade I want to invade the Dutch as well. Take some land, maybe. I don't know. Oh, if we could take like Java or something, that would be so mean and stupid. But you know, I would argue that's a good thing. Alright, we can now turn this place into a state. This is all possible because these states have a bunch of our cultures in it. So despite the fact that we cannot actually assimilate, we conquered this land from a nation called Matabele. In Matabele, I'm assuming anyways, that Matabele is the primary nation for the Nguni culture. We just so happens to accept that culture though, and as a result we're able to promote Ngunis to become administrators or bureaucrats, and as a result we can turn this place into a state, which is just good. It is very good indeed. So fascism has been quote-unquote invented. So we're actually getting some fascist growth here, which is not entirely unreasonable, because we do actually have some unclaimed land. Righteous Zulu territory, Vinburg. Yes, but sadly we can't take it, because the Oranje Free State is in the same sphere as we are. Also, did you just hear like a Discord sound? I don't know if you did, but regardless, join my Discord. It's good fun. Also, we just got Darwinism, so hopefully we can get some education. Although we're still at 15%. It's 1902 and we're at 50%. What the hell? Also, I researched ideological thought in the hope that I was going to be able to get another research points, but no. Nah, man, we are rather limited. This is miserable. Running out of... Oh, okay, well. See, now I almost regret not playing HFM instead of HPM, because Had this been HFM, those rebels would have been more powerful. Then again, well, I mean, at least it's good to see that the Republican Orange folks have some rebels anyways. Yeah, I should probably just auto-create leaders at this point. The reason why you don't normally do that is because it creates a bunch of naval officers and shit like that you don't really have anything to do, or that you can't do much with. But yeah, bust the unions and bust your mom. Low minimum wage, sure. I don't see, like, is there any downside really to minimum wage? I don't know. I'm gonna try and prestige spam a bit. I don't know how much gain there would be in it. Like, we could become a secondary power. We could try and leave the British sphere of influence. If we became a secondary power, so that's a possibility. If we cannot get the Orange people out of the British sphere of influence, at least we can get ourselves out of the sphere. Well, you know, maybe. After all, the British, I think they will gain a casus belli against us if we do try to leave their sphere. So, a casus belli to put us back in their sphere, that is. So, yeah, any hopes to... oh god, here goes Egypt. Yeah, any hopes to beat the British would of course require allies. So yeah, I'm trying to boost relations with Germany here. Then again though, I doubt... yeah, I kind of doubt that the Germans would be able to beat the British. Wasn't this German territory? Or was that some other campaign? I guess I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who would be a good help against the British. The British are hard to beat, of course, because they are on an island. Choose trade policy. Yeah, free trade. Let's do free trade. Choose a tech school. No, that's not what I want to do. Hide that. Oh, actually, should I choose a tech school? Can I choose a tech school even? I wouldn't mind some avant-garde intelligentsia. Yeah, we could probably do that. Bit late in the game though to be choosing these kinds of things. What about a military industrial complex? We cannot do that because we don't have the military score. I'm not a huge fan of the negatives to army research. The culture bonus is pretty good though, although at this point we have kind of already researched that. Just score, although, yeah, no, it looks like it would be the only one. Yeah, avant-garde intelligentsia is the only one we can possibly do. Yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it. I would normally probably go for it, but yeah, in this case, we are going to be focusing on, quite focusing on military. Oh, finally! Jesus Christ, that took so long. Yeah, we're going to be wanting to focus on some military tech, because, you know, I'm not going to be industrializing. Let's face it, that's just not going to happen. So, yeah. Probably should have looked into that earlier, because getting 4 consciousness shouldn't be very difficult at all. Fascist welfare, sure thing. Once again, I don't know. If I want to go fascist, I would have to, like... well, I guess that might be a technique to leave the British sphere of influence. Yeah, there we are. For 4 consciousness, if I ever wanted to go for some avant-garde intelligentsia. Yeah, so we could potentially have ourselves a little revolution to leave. Oh, poop. Oh god, that's actually pretty decent revolution you got there, Transvaal meme lords. Any tension? No? Okay, good. But yeah, we should deal with this rapidly. Maybe even build some forts, because that's a pretty big rebellion you got there. +2 attack. Let's see what that amounts to. Wow, that's actually pretty brutal. Hello, the British. do what they do best, which is killing boars. So yeah, I guess even without HPM or HFM, the rebels are still rather threatening because I have such shit military tech, or really, I don't have shit military tech, I just don't have military tech. I have 5 out of 30. Like, the standard at this point is probably like 20 something something, a high number. Yeah, 21. Well, okay, that's not a high number, but you get my point. Like, it's, you know, it's we're quite behind when it comes to that stuff. Yay, low healthcare. Let's get that pop growth. Pop growth is shit, actually. I don't know. Well, presumably it should be a bit better now, but all through the game it's been rather crappy. Can we get the next one, or do we need like some tech for that? I don't know. Once I'm done with this final prestige tech, I'll start focusing on that, I think. So Serbia has triggered the Great War. How appropriate. It's the Germans and the French and the Italians. Yeah, what did the other... Yeah, I think Austria-Hungary did not really realize what they were doing when they supported Serbia. Also, that's rather interesting, seeing the Austro-Hungarians supporting Serbia instead of, you know, trying to fuck them up. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty one-sided war, because the British really do not know how to land in France. So that's not gonna happen. The Russians are taking over Israel though, so then again, I doubt that's really going to matter in the long run. Oh man, Carnaro acquires Istria. There's some spicy stuff here. Oh god, no! No, Germany! Don't take Austro-Hungarian Silesia! You're gonna fuck up your borders! Oh, the horror. Oh man, this is gonna be nasty. Also, the Austro-Hungarians somehow managed to become the war leader. Also, I love how the Faroe Islands are just randomly involved. Oh well, that's the end of that war, and the Germans did indeed decide to blob randomly in here. Instead of, you know, maybe letting the Italians take their core territories. I don't know. Wouldn't that be doable? Fucking hell, this is like the border... Oh, Newstrom. Neat. Nice little gold province. Given how much gold, how much money am I making from that kind of shit anyways? Where's gold income anyway? That's a good point. Where on earth is... Yeah, we're now an official secondary power. So that's pretty good. Yes, the fascists. But where do I see gold? Where is gold income? Because I know it's like its own little thing. Well, it used to be anyways. Here it is, precious goods. Okay, so it's 16 something monies, pounds, I think. So that is what it is. Should we just go straight for electricity? I think you gain like some like... Is it this one you gain tractors from, or is that something else? How are we doing on... Okay, yeah, no, we don't have any capitalists, so we're gonna have to build these railroads ourselves. And it's pretty expensive, so... Yeah, let's finally do some military. Still haven't come up with anything to actually do with said military, but... I don't know. We better prepare just in case something, you know, some sort of opportunity randomly arises. That could be useful. The Dominion of South Africa has become a thing, and some rebels have decided to rebel. Should be easier to deal with them now though. We're hard at work researching some military technology here, so... Okay! South Africa just annexed the Orange Free State. That's not good. We now officially have 0 infamy. And we have nothing to spend it on. The new South African Dominion, which is a bit spooky because they actually have cores on us. which is, you know, as I said, spooky. I don't think the British can really do much to, you know, well, I guess, can they? I think they can declare war against us on behalf of South Africa, but not as long as we stay in the British sphere, which, you know, it's not like we have a real choice in deciding whether or not we're going to be in the sphere. Also, when are we going to get guns? Do we actually have to get bolt action rifles before our troops actually get, like, firearms and shit? Okay, so once again my recording software decided to fuck up. The same thing that happened in the previous episode happened again, and my recording software decided not to show the it decided not to record my audio for some reason. That seems to be the curse of this campaign. I mean, once again, it's a known problem that I, well, you know about, but this campaign has been particularly plagued by it. Luckily though, nothing really happened in the 20 minutes I recorded from the last clip of me talking you saw and the actual end of the episode. All I was really doing was, you know, researching technology, doing some mild industrialization, and in general complaining about the lack of things to actually do, which I think is a complaint that maybe some of you guys share. However, by the end of the episode, I decided to try an invasion of France. Well, in particular, I decided to fabricate a claim on one of their colonial provinces. And the British have decided to support me. So I left it on that cliffhanger, if you will. So in the next episode, we're going to try and invade France in an effort to take northern Madagascar. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you any gameplay in the background right now because I'm super lazy and I can't be bothered to edit the 20 minutes recording I had, because nothing happened. As I said, it was super uninteresting. So yeah, you get my point. The next episode we're going to be trying to invade France. Hopefully that's going to be good fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.